It's time to play PSG in the Coupe de la Ligue final. Can we finally lift our first trophy of the save? Hey guys, what is going on? Gamer James here. Welcome to episode 22 of the Marseille save. Thank you very much for clicking play. Thank you very much, as always, for coming back, for supporting the series. It's absolutely fantastic. I love you all. It's a hobby. It's just great that some people out there are enjoying it. Right. So, as you can tell, we're playing PSG, which means that we didn't get through in the Europa League, unfortunately, and it's going absolutely ridiculously downhill at the minute. So after the Milan game, we had one of the most, again, I've said, frustrating. It seems to be the theme of my roundups at the moment. This game, look at it, 20 shots on goal, 13 on target. We absolutely hammered Havre, and we couldn't find a breakthrough. It was 0-0. We even had one that I thought was over the line, that was kind of fumbled onto the post, and it looked like it had been run over the line, but it wasn't given. And it was just one of those games. We just smashed them all game, and we just couldn't get that breakthrough, and it's just typical of our season at the minute. So then came the second leg in the San Siro against Milan, and we did ourselves proud in terms of the result, not the performance. You can tell by the stats we were just outplayed massively. Jordan Ayew put us in front just after the half hour with our first shot on goal, and AC Milan just kept knocking on that door looking for the equaliser, which they finally got through Roque Mesa, the 70s porn star. And yeah, they had 60% possession. They had 3 times the amount of shots as us. They should have walked away easy winners. It's a shame, because if this had been the first leg, we would have had a bit of hope going into the match at the Stade Velodrome, but as it is, we go out 3-2. Finally then, we went to Montpellier, who were, I think they were 10th at the time. It should have been a game we could have got something out of, and we've failed to score again. We've lost again, 1-0, a 37th minute goal from Riyad Boudabouz. Again, they probably deserved it. They had more shots on target and more of the ball. We didn't do too bad. We had a little bit of little spells here and there, but it just goes to show that our goalkeeper was the man of the match. So it's not looking good at the minute. And you can see what this does to the league table, and it is starting to look really ominous. We have 7 games to go. Paris Saint-Germain have been crowned champions with 7 games to go. So it's looking like they could break the 100-point barrier again. I don't think they can only get to 101, and they finished with 103 last time. So they're going to not be able to beat last season's points tally, but they're 25 points clear. It's just stupid. It's not getting any easier chasing them. But in terms of us, we are dropping like the stone. We're 7th, and I've got a theory behind it, which if you follow me on social media and stuff, you may have got an inkling about. But match day 24, we were 4th. Match day 31, we are 7th. We are out of all the European places at the minute. Angers are in the final one, and that's if I think Paris Saint-Germain and Toulouse are the only 2 teams in the I'll show you in a minute in the French Cup that can extend the I think Angers might be in there as well, actually, but you know, it's looking very unlikely at the minute that we're going to finish in Europe, and it's really frustrating. So we're just going to show you a little bit on the competitions. These are the expectations. Ligue 1, it was to qualify for the Europa League again, which is still doable, and that's why I think that I'm surviving. Because I honestly think if we had been tasked with qualifying for the Champions League, I think I'd have been sacked. I honestly think I would have been out by now. Monaco sacked their manager for dropping from 2nd to 5th. We are not going to get Champions League at the minute unless something drastic happens in the next 7 games. We can just about squeak into the Europa League by the look of it, and I think if I finish 7th, I might be alright. I might survive, and that's probably because in the Europa League I got to the second knockout round, which is what they wanted, and in the Coupe de la Ligue I got to the final when they only wanted the semi-final. Unfortunately, the French Cup let us down because we lost in the 9th round, and they wanted us to get to the semi-final. So that one has let us down badly. As I say, you've got Paris Saint-Germain, you've got Toulouse in there. They're both in the top 4. So if either one of those two won it, then 6th place would get a Europa League spot. Now 6th place is currently held by Angers, and they're also in the quarterfinals. So that, if they won it and finished 6th, we'd be in trouble. Or if they win it and don't finish in the top 4 or 5, yeah, then I don't. If they finish 7th and we finish 6th, we'd still miss out on the Europa League because they've won the French Cup. So that would not be good. So we definitely need Angers out of the cup. And this is a little bit of a strange formation. You can see kind of a 4-4-1-1-ish type thing. I've got a little theory. I said it earlier. If you have a look at the schedule, if we go back to around about here, around about this Paris Saint-Germain defeat in the league, that game, or around about here, I can't remember exactly whereabouts, but we've had 2 updates to the game, and it just seems to coincide with this awful run of form, and I'm pretty sure that I updated somewhere around there. Now, there's a few people have said that it's nixed their tactics, and it really looks to have smashed the 4-2-3-1. I really don't understand what's happened. If any of you guys have got any experience, either good or bad, with the update and your tactic, specifically if you do play a 4-2-3-1, have you noticed a drop in form? Because ours has dropped off a cliff, and it'd just be interesting to know if anyone else is struggling since the updates. It was the winter update, the transfer update, and then they did one to address the processing speed, but it just seems to have absolutely smashed my tactic to bits. So part of that and injuries are why this is the formation we're going with. Lucas Klosterman is suspended, and as you can see, Danny Da Costa isn't fully fit, so he can't play. So Julien Da Costa, he's been in the reserves all season. He played a little bit last season. His contract is up and he's out at the end of the season. But he can only really play as a defensive fullback. So that's what he's doing. And for that reason, I've brought Sisto back a little bit because he's going to have to pick the ball up a little bit deeper because Da Costa's not going to be getting forward. The other thing, obviously, as you can see, is that we've got 3 central midfielders rather than 1 behind the striker. I just want to put a few more numbers just in that central midfield role. We've still got an advanced playmaker. We've still got Chochev as the box-to-box, but Kravinovic is going to drop back and he's going to be a roaming playmaker. Just want to see if that makes a difference, see if that helps him find little pockets of space where he can do some serious damage. So not surprisingly, the press say Paris Saint-Germain are going to win. We obviously without Klosterman, we're without Clichy, which isn't a big problem for us. Clichy's he's on his way in the summer anyway, his contract's out. But yeah, I mean, you've got to say that PSG are the favourites. So you can see here they're playing the 4-2-3-1 PSG. It's a very scary looking lineup. Verratti, Rabiot, Di Maria, De Bruyne, Everton, Serge Aurier, Geronimo Rulli in goal. It's a very strong team. However, there's no Edinson Cavani, and he's not even on the bench. Now, I wasn't aware that he was injured, and he was actually picked out as the danger man before the game. You get the ex-player. It's usually Franck Ribéry in Marseille's case, and he singled out Edinson Cavani as the threat, and he's not in the squad. So that is a huge bonus. But you can see why I've gone with the slightly more packed midfield. I'm just hoping to just deal with those midfielders of theirs and hopefully impose ourselves on the game a little bit. We are going to start with the counter-attack mentality just because I don't want to get overrun in the first 10 or 15 minutes. I am going to tell them calmly to get revenge. We owe PSG, and it seems to have gone down pretty well. So, 2nd season in a row We are in the Coupe de la Ligue final. We beat PSG in the semi-final last season, if you remember, to get there. But then we lost to Monaco on penalties when we didn't have a single competent penalty taker in our team. Hopefully today we don't need penalties, although we do have some better players that can actually take them. So we get the game underway. We're playing at Lille's ground, and it should be a cracker. Here's Everton then. He passes back to Verratti. Oh, it's a good little move. Di Maria's put it in, and it's... Oh! Giovanni Lo Celso. He brought a great save out, and then the ball came back off Castile and just kind of hit Lo Celso again, and Castile managed to tip it wide. Nothing came of the corner though, but that was a heart-in-mouth moment at the start of this match. Kevin De Bruyne is struggling with an injury already, a stubbed toe, bless him. Oh, Castile! Serge Aurier nearly with the luckiest of goals. Here's Verratti's corner, and Castile claims. So strangely, we've got a counter-attack mentality going, and we're actually shading the possession at 53%. Unfortunately, we haven't even been out of our half as yet in a highlight, so it's not really working for us at the minute. But we're keeping them at bay. So I'm reasonably happy with how things are going at the minute. I mean, we've got to 27 minutes. It's still 0-0. We are definitely being dominated, but we are definitely containing them at the minute. Having said that, Di Maria's in, and Castile makes a good save. Should have buried that though, Di Maria. That should have been 1-0 in fairness. And we clear the corner away. Here's Serge Aurier and Marquinhos. Can they keep it alive? Can we steal it and counter? Look, if we can get the ball, Dembele is in the clear. But it's going to come with Serge Aurier, and Duarte will tidy that up. Di Maria's free kick, and Castile with a stunning save pulls that right out of the top corner. What a save that was. De Bruyne's corner is headed away by Oguzan. Di Maria with a free kick. He's put it off target. So we're approaching half time. It's still 0-0. I'm quite happy with how things are going. Our ratings are really poor. We've got some really tired players there already. Moussa Dembele is not doing a thing at the moment, but it's probably because we're not actually managing to get the ball to him. We're going to just passionately encourage them. Keep going, you can still win. Let's just have a quick look at these. I think we're going to go more direct on the passing. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just change the passing at the minute. We need to try and get Dembele into the game. I'm going to give it about 20 minutes, and then we're probably going to switch back to the 4-2-3-1 if we can. Oh, that was a risky challenge from Duarte, and he's in again now with another brilliant tackle. Sisto, our free kick. Oh, it's grazed the top of the net. Oh, I thought that was dipping in. It's a goal kick which is going to be taken by Rulli. Oh, that was such a good hit from Sisto. I really thought that was in then when he hit that. Verratti's hit a long ball forward, and De Bruyne. And there's Everton, and there's the goal for PSG. It's been coming. It's a deserved lead. Verratti thumps a high ball forward to De Bruyne. Beautiful cross, and Everton heads it home. Castile will take this goal kick then. So we've made some changes. We've kept the mentality. We've gone back to the 4-2-3-1. We've taken off Kravinovic and Chochev because they're both knackered. That's a penalty, ref. Sisto. Oh, it's awful. So yeah, both our central midfielders have come off. Kravinovic and in fact no, it was Oguzana took off, and Chochev, because they were both on yellow cards. They were both tired. Andreas Pereira and Wallison have come on, sorry, and we've gone back to the 4-2-3-1, but we've gone more direct. We've gone spread the play out wide, get early crosses in, see if we can get Dembele a chance to get us back into this match, because we are nowhere near getting into it at the minute. Here's Da Costa. It's a poor throw. How can you give the ball away like that from a throw-in? Oh, and Everton's in. Absolute calamity at the back, and Castile has rescued us. It's a brilliant save. That was shocking. Two players going up for the header. Totally missing it. Verratti has it. Duarte heads it away. Di Maria. Lo Celso. Castile comes and claims. Here's Sisto. So we went attacking probably about 25 minutes ago in the game, and we've done nothing. Oh, and Dembele's in, and we've been gifted a goal. It is 1-1, 9 minutes to go. He has been gifted a goal here. What happened? Di Maria went for the back pass. Oh, and it was awfully short, and Dembele has brought us back into it. Oh, come on, boys. So, we went attacking, because obviously it's a one-off, it's a final. Here's Sisto. Is he going to win it for us? Oh, it's into the wall. Wallison, come on, someone get the shot away. What are they doing passing it around there? Get the shot away. I've left it attacking because I really wanted to see this game out in 90 minutes. We got the goal. I just wanted us to get forward and get another one. It could end up costing us, of course. It's headed on. Diarra's headed it away. Here's Cordoba. Aurier. Icone. Lo Celso. Tame effort. Costile gathers it in well. So the attacking finally worked, I guess. We've had 2 shots since I went to attacking mentality. So I don't really know whether it actually works or not. It doesn't seem to do, or whether it's just because we're playing PSG. All it's done is it's kind of stemmed the flow of their attacks, really. They haven't really come at us as much. But he's offside there, surely. Yes, he is. Now, I know in an earlier video I said the next time I play PSG, I'm going to trust my team, I'm going to trust my tactics, and I'm going to go for it. Of course, losing Lucas Klosterman, losing Danny Da Costa meant I had to play with a full-back who's not very attacking. So we had to change that. And also, since the update as well, it's just killed this formation, it seems to, as I said earlier. So, yeah, I'm still trying to come to terms with what I need to be doing in terms of a tactic. But Tovan's put the cross in, it's awful. Rulli claims it's going to peter out into the extra time, I think. Did it go to extra time last year? I have a feeling it didn't. And it's really annoying because I brought Rafael Diarra on in defence. He was my finals change as Dembele fires wide. So yeah, I brought Rafael Diarra on for Oscar Duarte, who was dead on his feet. He'd been booked, and I wanted to keep 11 on the pitch. We were 1-0 down at the time, so I didn't bring Jordan Ayew on. It is going to extra time, so I could have done with having Jordan Ayew out on the right wing, so he could have taken a penalty. But never mind. We're going to stay attacking. We're just going to passionately tell them one goal is going to be enough. Go out there and get it. And let's see if we can. Please, please, please. Our first trophy of this save. Come on. Here's Sisto. Go on, lad. Running down. Lovely. And he's got the corner. Oh, come on, boys. I've got butterflies. I'm so nervous. Here's Pereira. He's headed away. Tovan. Give it back to Pereira. He does. Drilled in. Di Maria helps it away. Oh, Tovan couldn't quite get it down to get the shot away, and Everton's in at the other end. Oof. Wild effort. Rulli with the clearance. Angelino with a towering header, but he's coming straight back out as Diarra mops it up well. Di Maria and Luis Felipe wins that one. Kravinovic heads it on. It's very much head tennis at the minute. Here's Everton now from Lo Celso's pass. It's cleared away, headed away. Serge Aurier, what a ball. Pellenar has scored. And PSG have gone back in front. What a ball from Serge Aurier this is. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Costile beaten. Here's Diarra. Angelino. Can we get an immediate reply? Not with a pass like that. What was that? Come on. Lo Celso, Luis Felipe steps forward and claims it. Here's Wallison and Pereira. Oh, this will be heartbreaking if we lose again in the final. It's going to happen. I can see it's going to happen. We're not going to pull this back. I can just see it happening. Here's Tovan. I mean, in fairness, PSG should have won the game. They should have won it in 90 minutes. I mean, just look at the stats. Di Maria's going to take the corner, and it's a penalty. This will seal it then. It's going to be Di Maria, I imagine. It is Di Maria to wrap it up at 3-1. Oh, Costile saved it. Costile has saved it. He has kept us in the game. Here's Everton to Cordoba. And Icone, what a tackle. What a tackle. Costile has it. We're approaching half time in the first half of extra time, and it is going to be a nervous last 20 minutes, 15 minutes. We get it back. Look at those players. They are absolutely on their knees. Oh, come on. Let's give passionate encouragement on the team talk. Sisto takes the free kick. Here's Dembele. Back to Pereira. Oh, he's gone for goal. It's a aimless, wild frustration in that shot, I think. Pereira will take this corner though, and Aurier's headed it away. They are defending in numbers at the minute. Here's Angelino and Pereira, and Tovan puts it across, and there's Sisto! No, he's offside. How can he be offside on a cross? Oh, how can he be offside on a... Oh, here's Pereira, and that's a foul by Cordoba. It was a bit of a hefty challenge, and he's got a telling off. Wow. And we've taken the free kick, and it's been headed away. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm really gutted about that goal that was ruled out. So gutted. How can you rule out... How can you be offside on a cross? Here's Felipe. Sisto. Wallison. Come on. Angelino's won it there. We're playing well. We're playing well here. Here's Tovan. And Sisto's there this time. And this time it counts. Pione Sisto. It is 2-2. We have pulled it back. Oh, gosh. We deserve that for these last... Well, these last few minutes. Sisto has headed it in. Oh, do I go defensive or do I try and take the win? Here's Costile. Let's see what happens in this one. The roadblock will be coming out if we get the winner here. Here's Tovan. Angelino's coming up to support. Tovan's put it in. There's Kravinovic. Oh, I headed it straight into the hands of Rulli. Oh, I can barely watch. We've got 3 minutes of extra time to go. Here's Tovan. It's all Marseille at the minute, though. They are not getting anywhere near us. And there's Dembele. He's done it. Moussa Dembele. I do not believe it. Tovan, what a ball in that is. And Dembele, come on. Right guys, we've got 2 minutes of extra time to go. I'm not ashamed to say it, the roadblock is in. Don't know if you want to have a quick look at it. This is how I have it set up. I know other people have it set up slightly differently, but yeah, this is it. We've never conceded using this formation. We've never used it for more than about 8 or 9 minutes in the game at a time, but oh, needs must. We have to see this out now. We have to see this out. Look at that. 3 of my back 4 have got yellow cards. I think the one I took off, yeah, look, all 3 of my substitutes I took off have got yellow cards. It has been an absolute bloodbath, this game. But if we hold on now, if we can hold on, it hasn't come in yet until the end of this highlight, and Lo Celso's going to go here. He's going to be sent off. Oh, it's going absolutely down the toilet for Paris Saint-Germain. And there it is. It's in. The roadblock is in. That was a great breaking play. Got a red card for them, and it's allowed the roadblock to come in. Here's Pereira. Diarra should just be looking to keep hold of the ball, really. Diarra, Angelino. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get back. Come on. Come on. Do not do this to me. Kravinovic is there. Cleared. That is beautiful play. Here's Sisto. Oh, that is superb. Dembele. Are we going to score? We've never scored with the roadblock either. I should hasten to add. We've never conceded. We've never scored with it. We're just purely to see a game out. It's purely to frustrate the opposition, and it should do the job against 10 men. Here's Sisto. Run it into the corner. Just do something with it. Here's Pereira. Oh, great tackle from Diarra. They seem to love playing this. Pereira with the foul. It's one last chance for Paris Saint-Germain. Here's Everton. Come on, ref. We've got 5 seconds left. Pellenar. Cordoba. No. Serge Aurier. And Benoit Costile catches the cross. The referee blows the final whistle. We have won a trophy. We have done it. We have beaten Paris Saint-Germain. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We have done it. We have got our first trophy. Oh my word. Oh, absolutely sensational. That is one of my best achievements. As I said, last season we beat Paris Saint-Germain 3-2 in the semi-final and then lost to Monaco on penalties. This time we've knocked Monaco out en route to the final as well, and we've done Paris Saint-Germain again, this time in the final. Come on, that is, oh my god, I'm so happy. I am so happy. That is amazing. We've been given 2.63 million out of it. Oh, that is our first trophy in a few, oh god, look at all those yellow cards. That is our first trophy in, Marseille's first trophy in a long, long time. Oh, wow. What a time for Moussa Dembele to find his shooting boots again as well. Yeah, I'll just show you. I mean, look at that. He's got a lot of red arrows as well. But yeah, he hadn't scored in 4 games. So it was really, really desperately needed that he got back scoring. Oh, cannot believe we've done that. Let's have a quick look before we sign off at the last time Marseille actually won a trophy. 2010, 2012 they won the League Cup. That looks to be the last time they won a trophy, so it's the first trophy in 7 years for the club. That feels good. That does feel good. Oh, I'm so happy. Excellent. Right guys, end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed that, what an epic final that was. If you liked it, leave a like. Subscribe again, you know, if you haven't already, then please subscribe. I've recently hit 90, which is a great little milestone, just 10 away from 100 now. So be one of those that helps get to 100. You can see we've not got many games left, so there's probably going to be 1, maybe 2 videos left. Probably going to go through to maybe Nice, maybe do Nice at home, and then we'll probably finish with Caen and wrap the season up. So probably 2 more videos for this season. Oh, we've won a trophy. Didn't manage to win one at Leverkusen. We've managed to lift one in our 2nd season at Marseille. Absolutely sensational, and that's got us Europa League for next season as well. Bring it on. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Cheers.